Hey, what's going on, my friend Robert here? And if you want to know how to build a targeted audience of qualified buyers pretty much on autopilot using Messenger Pro, make sure to pay very close attention to this video. Because look, it's no secret. If you've been using Facebook for quite a while now, you have known that there's one universal truth. You need to be adding more and more people to your friends lists if you want to have more conversations, get more people to see your content, and perhaps make more sales throughout time. But doing that can be extremely time consuming because let me know if you've ever run into this scenario right here. You go out into groups, onto Facebook profiles, you look at people, you just click on them on the profile, you check them out, you send them a friend request, you wait for them to accept your friend request, then you go back into the profile, check out what they're all about, send them a personalized message, only to see them get the message, see the message, but still ignore you. Have you ever had that scenario? I did, and it sucked. So I asked myself, like, how can I automate this? How can I make it so I don't use my personal time to do that, but actually have a software reach out to these people, send them a friend request, send them a personalized message that is not sounding automated, but still with something that we have in common, and only focus on the people that want to have a chat. How amazing would that be if this would be possible, right? It is. And let me show you how you'd be able to do that using Messenger Pro. So let me just share my screen with you here. And the first thing that you see as we are in the Facebook Messenger right here is that my Messenger looks a little bit different probably than yours because I have all these amazing cool looking tags right here. As you can see, hot lead, Exodus lead, follow up, potential partner, test, new, whatever makes sense for you and your business, you will be able to create a tag specifically for that because it is a Chrome extension. And once you log in, you'll be able to create, tags for whatever makes sense for you and your business. So whether you want to keep track of people, where they are in your sales cycle, you want to mark them as somebody that you need to follow up with, somebody that is a hot lead and is very close to buying, somebody that is interested, or somebody that has seen your video, maybe somebody that is a high ticket affiliate marketer, or whatever might make sense. You'll be able to create a tag just like that. In this scenario, I have created a tag called Exodus Elite because this is where I'm going to be going to get my target audience because I know inside of this group are people that have purchased a product before, which means that they're more than likely going to purchase again. Now, inside of this tag right here, I have created, which is something that is called message templates. And inside of this message template, bear with me here, it's going to get a little bit more complex. I have message segments. And within these message segments, there are different variations of a specific message. So I have an intro with name saying, hey, hello, hi, name. I have an Exodus Elite body that we have something in common being in the same group. And then we have a couple of questions, like 4 different questions. Now the software is going to take these segments and it's going to spin them around and make a unique message to the people it is sending out this message to. Now, in order for you to really understand and grasp that, let me just actually show you a live demo so you can see it in action. So in this case, I'm just going to go into the Exodus Elite Facebook group. Now, in this case, I know for a fact that the people that are inside of this Facebook group have purchased the product because otherwise they would not be inside of this Facebook group. Now, you obviously want to add people that are engaged, right? People that are already active and have shown activity on Facebook because, if you're just going to add anybody, it's not going to do anything for you. So in this case, I'm just going to look into a post right here where I know there are a lot of engaged people, maybe commenting on somebody, like welcoming them to, the new partnership. So in this case, Aroshi, she joined the Exodus Elite G1000 partnership. And as you can see, a bunch of members have engage with this specific post. So I'm going to click on the likes right here. And now I'm going to click on the hearts. And as you can see, I have a bunch of people that have not friend requested yet. So in this case, I can go into the menu right here at the top. I can choose the tag that I want to work with. In this case, it is Exodus Elite, because here we have created the specific message template that we want that people receive. So in this case, I'm going to click on that. I can choose a people limit, how many friend requests and messages it's going to send out. In this case, I'm just not going to do that because I'm just going to do 1 or 2 so you can actually see how it works. Now I'm going to click start. And as you can see, Delroy already received a friend request. And now I'm going to open up, it's going to open up a messenger window and it's going to pull in the message that I have just pre-written before. So as you can see, I'm not doing anything. The software is doing that for me. And now it's going to send Delroy a message with his first name saying that we have something in common. In this case, we are both part of the same group, and then ask him an open-ended question. So it's going to say, hi, Delroy, I just saw that you're also part of the Facebook group, and I'm going to go back to my Facebook Messenger in just a second so you can actually see what it says. So now it's going to go into waiting mode. So it's not going to automatically, send friend requests like one after the other, but it's actually going to wait to make sure that it's mimicking human behavior. So let me just go back into my messenger right here. As you guys can see, it says, hi there, Roy. I just saw that you're also part of the Exodus Lead Facebook group, so I decided to connect. Hope that's cool with you. How was your week so far? Right? As you can see, it doesn't sound like a totally automated message. It has their first name. It has that we have something in common, and just has an open-ended question that I can build up a conversation with. Make sure that this is not to automate the whole process. It is just to get your foot in the door and avoid having to spend your personal time reaching out to people and having them ignore your messages. Now I can just sit back, do my journaling, answer the messages on my phone, do and make myself some coffee while the software is doing what it does right now. So as you can see, hello, Albert. I just saw that you are also part of the XLZ Facebook group, so I decided to connect. Hope that's cool with you. How long have you been part of it already? Right? So it's asked a different question at the end, making it a unique message. Now, let me just stop this right here. But as you can see, it has sent out 2 messages right now, and then I would be able to let it run, for how long I want it. But you can add like 10, 15, 20 friend requests in the morning and then 20 at night, and you already have plenty of daily connections that you can then get back to when they see the message and actually want to chat, right? This is the coolest thing, because now you don't need to spend your personal time on it, but you actually let the software do its thing, and you only focus on the people that actually want to chat, and you can build your targeted audience on autopilot. Now, this is the first place where you can add people from any post, right? So it might be a post on a Facebook ad, it might be on a Facebook page, it might be on a Facebook group, or just a personal profile. Just ask yourself, where is my targeted audience already hanging out in? What kind of posts are they engaging with? And go to that post, all right? The second place where you can add people from is, again, from any kind of Facebook group. So ask yourself, what Facebook group is my target audience already hanging out with? If you can find a buyer's Facebook group where you know for a fact the people that are inside of this group are potential buyers or already proven buyers, that is the best thing to do. Now, in this case, let's just go with Exodus Lead again. You can go into ClickFunnels. You can go into any kind of Facebook group that you know your target audience is hanging out in. Then you're going to click on members right here. And it's going to pull up this window with this in place. So now you can choose different categories, admins and moderators, members with things in common, new to the group. And in this case, I'm just going to go with members with things in common. I'm going to choose the tag Exodus Elite right here. Now, what you can do here is that you can hyper target people based on a specific profile tag your audience is identify themselves as. So if you want to target specifically CEOs or founders or coaches or affiliate marketers or people that are self-employed, you will be able to add a profile tag here. And whatever you're going to add into that profile tag space right here, the software is going to go out and look for this specific thing. So it says works as self-employed, owner and CEO, superhero at XYZ. So this is what it's going to look out for. So if you're going to put self-employed, for example, Matt would get a friend request, but Danny would not. And it's going to go down the list and look for the next person who has self-employed in their profile. Now, to just demonstrate how this would work without a profile tag, let me just choose members with things in common, click on start right now. That's going to open up a new window with the members with things in common. And now, as you will see, Bryce will get a friend request right here. And then again, I have created the template beforehand, which is going to get sent out automatically as well. And I'm not doing anything at the moment. The software Messenger Pro is doing it for me. So now Bryce is going to get a message from me saying, hey, Bryce, we are both in the Facebook group, so I'll send you a friend request. Hope that's cool with you. Let me just click on stop right now, go back to my Messenger. So you can see that it just sent out a friend request and a message saying, hey, hope that's fine with you. How was your week so far? It doesn't sound automated at all. We have their first name in it. We have something that we have in common and an open-ended question, so we can build up that conversation. Just keep in mind that this is used to get your foot in the door, to get this first conversation going, After that, you're going to take over and you're going to have this organic and personal touch back, because you need to have this organic and personal touch in order to have these conversations with these people, build a relationship, just get to know them, what they're up to, and see if there might be a potential fit for what you have or not. And obviously, these people will now start seeing your content, because when you send them a friend request plus a message, they will for sure check out your Facebook profile. And you've done your job correctly. They might go through your profile funnel and check out what else you have to offer. So if you want to learn more about Messenger Pro, go through the other videos on this page. And if you want to start the 7-day free trial, click the button on this page, and I'll see you on the other side. Bye-bye.